little bit earlier than expected, but we had a lot of other unexpected things happen.
Barely turn it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's broke right there where you're trying to catch it. So I mean,
Broke half of it.
but they were all good things.
Yeah, so
Well,
works out.
yeah, it was good and bad.
Yeah.
Bad and good. It
You
was
know.
bad what happened, but it was good the way it worked out. So
yeah, and they'll know what we're talking about when they watch the videos.
yeah. Well, if
So-
they see the last video there with the
Carnage.
carnage, that's a good way to put it.
Are
So-
you excited?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared. But I'm excited.
And her fiance's gonna go for a ride too.
This is Lou.
What's
Yes.
up, Blue?
I don't know how you're just gonna have to hold on.
Just have to
Yeah,
hold on
just
and
Hold on.
don't reach for nothing. Don't say nothing. Just
Oh, you can scream.
you can scream. Yeah, if you're having fun,
You gotta
scream. Just don't reach
That's
for
gonna make
nothing.
it-
So,
But yeah.
but I know it's like when you ride with us. Like, yeah, it's just another day in the park. Let's
Yeah,
go through the
I
drive-through and
said,
get some
I'll-
ice cream.
The only good reaction video we would have of me is if maybe if we went down the track, because I've never rode on a track
Well, yeah,
in it, but on the
well,
road.
yeah,
that's
road, yeah,
nothing
but you've
to
never
me.
rode where he's got it all turned up all the way
Yeah,
down
I'm
the
used to
track.
it,
So,
we need someone that's never rode anything like this.
victim number one, victim
Raw
number two.
reaction. So stay tuned.
Those two go
I'm gonna have to
together.
tighten these up.
Gonna have to tighten these Johns.
Hold that up.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Hold
Is
on.
it too tight?
No, we're good.
Okay,
I'm
there.
safe.
Now this will work.
Oh. Ah,
Oh no.
It didn't hurt, but it
It's
broke.
okay. It's okay.
very fun.
Yeah. As long as it ain't blowed up.
Hey, Brooke.
Help me! Help me!
You let me out. Mom, you left me in my car seat.
What are you doing?
Had a misfire. Don't know why.
Well, we were doing the ride along, and it was so good, or it was doing so good,
Yeah,
and then what?
it done fine on the first one. And the cam sensor on these, where they're plastic, they don't really hold up well to methanol. So I kind of knew it was starting to go out, and it did. I had one and the stuff to change it with me, so I stopped on the side of the road and changed that. Once we got that done,
Talk louder.
Once we got that done, went and made another hit. About halfway through, it kind of felt funny. And then went to look through the data log, and that side air fuel ratio is saying it's 1.8. So it's dumping fuel like crazy. I unplugged the sensor, and it still acts up. It's real lazy to spool, doesn't spool good on the brake. I've heard some people say that when the secondary guides or some of the timing chain guides start wearing down, it's got the billet ones in it, but I don't know, I'm just going to tear it apart and see because you can't see it with it together. Luckily, it's pretty easy to work on everything.
You done a leak down and a compression test, all that was fine.
Yeah, the motor's fine. I think it's something up top. I don't know.
And you know, you did hit the rev limiter when you broke it at the track.
That's not the first time either.
Yeah, so
Everything was fine until that one moment.
so we'll see. So you can see in the background, the car is in 500 pieces at this point. What have you discovered or decided you're gonna do?
She's tire boss. Nothing's really hurt. It's just
Getting
telling
wore
me
out.
it's needing a refresher. It's all the signs are aligning for a refresh. So if you don't know, it's still on stock valve guides, stock chains. I mean, really, I was getting outrun by a lot of stock parts at the end of the day. So it's time to be good to it. It went fast with what it did. And then one of the secondary chains is a little sloppy on the guide. And some places it's loose, some places it's tight, so maybe the plunger traveling, the tensioner not having enough travel. So what happens there is the cam timing's off and it just doesn't run good. So the way we figured this out that it had an issue was like that side air fuel ratio was going like 1.8, 1.7, which anybody that knows for methanol, that's like stupid rich. So figured there's a problem on that side, and it's kind of been happening for the past month or so because I've noticed that side's been running a bit richer, but nowhere near that. It's been like 2.8, which I mean is not necessarily bad at the boost level I'm on, but the other side's like, you know, lower threes in that range. So it definitely, there was something off, and that may be why the car slowed down some along with all the converter, as it should be totally different when it comes back together. I mean, it's going to be a few weeks, but I think what we're going to do, since it's got all this stock stuff in it, take the heads off, nothing's wrong there, just get new springs. So it's got the same springs I had on it since like probably 2017, 18, something, I don't know, something like that. It's been a while because it was from the first short block. Get valves, valve guides, valve
So
jobs.
it's got like hundreds of passes probably.
Yeah. I couldn't count the amount of passes
It's
that's
like
on these
we
cars.
do a lot of testing with this car.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that even people don't see.
Normal
Street
driving, yeah.
I mean, every time I drive it on the street, it's getting
You got a
beat
rip on
I
it.
got a hit on it. So it's time for, it's just part of the racing. Like, been lucky and fortunate enough to not have to do a lot of maintenance to this, so therefore that means Coyote to the front. But you know, if it was a LS, it'd have probably shot the heads into orbit by now. So like I said, I mean, it's not required a lot of maintenance, and now it's just now getting that time. Everything's kind of just
It's kind of
It feels like it's
convenient.
all
It's
falling
kind of
apart at once.
convenient though, because you're already going to have the car down for 5 weeks because of the 9-inch.
So hopefully we can get worked in with some guys to get the work done to the heads. Should be a pretty easy job with the way the turbo keel is built. All the headers and stuff should come off with the heads in the car. So it maybe an hour or two it'll be down to a short block, and then we can kind of inspect everything. But I really don't think there's anything wrong with like pressure test it, leak down to
Yeah,
all
I
that's
said
fine.
that earlier. We did all that.
Yeah, so we'll just go from there. It was going good till it wasn't.
Yep. So that's all you gotta say.
That's all I gotta say, I guess.
All right. Y'all's feelings are safe for a few
Yeah, y'all are
weeks.
safe for at least 5 weeks.